What's this photo mode?
Howdy, everybody.
It looks great.
Yeah. The best.
Oh my God.
So we are live. Welcome to 5 on 5th. Actually, 5 on 5th this time. That's Dakota. I'm Chad, Mike, Ben, and our guest,
Andy.
Andy.
Hello.
Welcome, Andy. Thanks for being here.
Mm-hmm.
We're just getting set up, lighting up some stogies here.
Getting everything ready.
Yeah, we got caught by surprise, even though we've been planning for this for a month.
Yep.
That's how that works. All right.
Well, I'll do a quick little starter of what Mike and I are smoking. We got the Kintsugi by Alec Bradley.
What is this now? This is new to me.
Hot. Yes.
So
Fucking
basically,
crack pipe. Jesus Christ.
yeah, now we're not going to be monetized ever with you saying that.
Yeah, because
Great.
so
Jesus
monetized.
Thanks.
That's all our money.
Ass. Cunt. I don't know.
Yeah.
Part.
See-
Say it all. Earmuffs.
All you gotta say is earmuffs. Come down to Stereo City.
But Kintsugi, the Japanese art of, taking broken things and putting them back together.
Oh, is that where they
Making
do
them-
like the gold leaf thing where they put
Yep.
it together? All right.
So the wrapper here
Those are
has
good.
that kind of little inlay on it. Yeah, decent little cigar for Alec Bradley. They claim a lot of stuff. We'll see if it's all in there.
Tag.
Super tight.
Well,
Super sweet.
I guess we're doing the cigar thing. I'll jump over here. I have a newer item from Karen Berger. It's called Overtime. You might be familiar with their new stick, Halftime, little stubby guy with lots of flavor. This is the Gordo version of it. So I've been smoking Karen Berger for years. I really enjoy them. I know I like Halftime. I haven't delved into the Overtime just yet till right now, so we'll see how it does.
I do like the halftimes. I'm
Halftimes are
interested to find
fantastic.
out about that.
Yeah, because we'll see what happens with the whole blend. But yeah, Bruce was telling me anyway. It's basically it's the same one, but you actually have time for a Gordo. Like,
I thought it was funny when I was there. I was like, "What do you guys have that's new?" We have the overtime, and I'm like, "Cool. What is it?" It's the halftime, but longer.
yeah,
And I was like, "Oh my god, you guys fucking cracked it!" And so he's like, "Do you want to try one?" I'm like, "Is it just basically the halftime, but just twice as long?" He's like, "It's exactly the same." Script.
Didn't we suggest that
Yeah.
here?
I think so.
maybe.
And so he handed it to me, and I'm like, I'll smoke it. I really enjoy it. Thank you, but like, it's not new. Like I've had this cigar."
We considered it a kind of a newly named Vitola of the same blend, as
Yeah.
a Rothschild versus a Gordo or whatever. But
Did he just bring out a $20 word there?
what?
Vitola.
Vitola? Yeah.
Yeah,
I
expensive.
brought my $5 words out to play today.
Oh, wait, I got $2 words.
Well, then I'll just do a quick. So you might have
They
seen
don't
me
do
before, but I
fractionals,
don't
Chad.
do the live streams as much anymore. But I kind of want to hang out with the boys. And Andy here is kind of a new friend of mine. He comes into the Biscuit Club where I'm slinging up the eggs in the morning. And I don't know, he's just a friendly chap. He helped work with us the other day, did a great job. Appreciate
Yeah,
his help a
Sunday.
lot. Thank you so much. So we just wanted to bring him on, and I wanted to introduce him to the rest of the gang.
Just slinging biscuits.
And yeah,
Hey, I
so-
was at Biscuit Club this morning. Best flat white in the business.
best flat wine. Yeah. But Andy, you do smoke a cigar like kind of once in a while, but not really like an avid
Yeah,
smoker or whatever.
The last time I had a cigar was here.
Yeah,
Oh,
It's
shit,
been a couple of years, right? But what do you think? What's your initial impression? You're
It
having
is sweet. It's the
Yeah.
Deadwood Tobacco Company Sweet Jane.
Oh,
Yeah,
Sweet
It is
Jane.
sweet. It's kind of got like the Ed Hardy style
One of our
logo.
more popular cigars. Very popular
I was
cigar.
gonna say that, and I think a Sailor Jerry's stylistically would go together. Taste-wise, not.
Should have it tatted up like that.
new tattoo design.
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah, you don't even have a word across your knuckles. What the fuck? Just says Jane, and then sweat and
Sweat-
you can't
sweat
feed
Jane.
sweet. You had to get your
Swat
thumb in
Jane.
there.
God, I just mad. Like, so what's the story with the eye tattoo on your hand? Is it so you can see them?
Yeah. It's like your third eye revealing.
Oh,
itself.
that's the Enema CD.
Yeah.
Oh,
So there's
cool.
a bunch of them on the album cover, but it's kind of like this is the original like artist rendition of it.
So they put out the Enema. They put out a vinyl 2 weeks before the CD actually came out. So I waited in line at a midnight release party for Social Distortion to get that vinyl, and then I had Maynard sign it, and I had it for I think I bought it in like I don't know whenever it came out. Jesus Christ, that was like 96. Yeah. Something like that.
Back when hope reigned
Yeah,
supreme.
and like I had it in storage forever, and like so I recently sold it on eBay for like $1,000,
No shit.
and it was signed to me. It was just like Maynard. It was like to Mike, and it's just somebody else bought it.
Maybe something could have been another Mike.
Yeah, that's what I said in the listing. I was like, dude, if your name's Mike, fucking bonus points, dude.
Yeah.
I love this.
Jesus Christ, we were watching the Kentucky Derby. I was watching the Kentucky Derby today. The dude who was on the most favorite horse and the oldest jockey, you know what his name was? The most generic name a man can have in the U.S.
Little shit stick.
John Smith.
John Smith.
Michael Smith.
All right, I know.
And he went by Mikey Smith.
That was close.
Of course, you gotta
Yeah,
make it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
church it up.
Yeah, church it up. And he was like, it looked like he dived into a vat of like wax and took all the hair off his body, including his eyebrows, to like save weight.
Maybe he's got alopecia, man. Why you gotta fuck with him?
He
Like
was
that?
definitely like cutting to like get down on weight so he could like make the horse win.
I don't mean to go
Sorry,
back
anyway.
to old topics, but
That's not old. That's
so when I was
That's good.
when I was waiting in line for that vinyl, you know, you walk up to the counter and they're like, okay, here's your Social Distortion poster, here's your CD, it'll be $34.99 or whatever the fuck it was. And I was like, oh no. I go, I'm here for the Enema, the Tool vinyl. And the guy looks up from the register, he goes, who told you about that? And I go, how many am I allowed to buy? He goes, one. And I go, well, I'll take one then.
What are you smoking?
Final gatekeepers.
well, we skipped Mike.
Well, that's because Mike and I are
Because I'm
smoking the
smoking
exact
that.
same thing.
Oh, so I'm having the hit and run from Room 101. I haven't seen a new cigar from Room 101 in a while.
It's been a minute.
I know Matt Booth sold the company to General Cigar Company, the guys who make a lot of things that I'm not a huge fan of. And I was just kind of curious. It's their first one. Supposedly they still have the same blender and they're still going through the same plant. It's just that Matt Booth is not at the helm anymore. And so he apparently went and started his own company. Like he took the money and then waited a certain time period and then just started the same fucking company with a different name.
As soon as his non-compete expired, he
Yeah,
was like,
pretty much.
let's go.
Yeah,
What's
I
the
made
new
my
company
money.
called?
I don't remember. I'm gonna have to look it up.
That is a terrible name.
I don't remember. I have to look it up. I don't remember. I have to look it up.
There was-
Cigars.
They were that baby blue box with the white wrappers. We had them in.
Oh, that's no, not Miami. It's
Breakfast and
L-
Breakfast in Portugal.
Which
No,
is
no,
my
no, no,
favorite.
no.
No, it was
Like,
later than that.
I think it was
like-
LSD.
I'll think of
LSD.
it. I'll think
Yeah.
it
Made by Room 101?
Something.
No. The guy
Oh.
That
who
Booth
started.
of Room 101.
Oh.
His newer project. We had them in. It's this beautiful baby blue box. They're like paper wrapped. We got them in.
Oh, I remember that. They look like
later in-
tampons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty
Yeah.
sure
Do
LSD.
you remember those? You're like,
Oh.
why do we have a thing of tampons in here?
It was like LS something.
Oh,
I
it's
don't
not like
think
a
it was
translucent
LSD, but maybe
wrapper.
You can see everything inside.
I think it was LSD.
Might be.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You guys got me. I have no
But no, those were fantastic, which explains why I
They were
liked it.
super
But
good, yeah.
this is pretty okay. It's burning rather quickly, but it's ashing right, and it's burning okay for me.
Mhm.
Pretty uneven.
I know nothing about the cigar. I just know this is their first one through the same process. So far, it's pretty good. I'm assuming this is not a Maduro. It's not hefty enough. Maybe like an Oscuro or like a. You're the expert, Ben. Expert
Not an
things.
expert.
You didn't come prepared?
I mean,
No,
it
Oh,
could
my
be
phone's
like
over there,
Maduro, it
dead.
could be a
Charge it.
Habano,
Oh,
it could
boy.
be- I don't-
Definitely not a
I'd have to
Habano.
look it up. I don't know.
It might be a mild Maduro.
Yeah.
It's pretty enjoyable.
How oily is it?
Not.
Mm,
It's
maybe
very.
it's
It's a little
maybe,
crunchy.
maybe not a Maduro.
Yeah.
Maduro would generally be kind of oily, I would think.
Mm-hmm. Good for you, Tilly. What are you getting out of your cigar there, Chad? A little bit of nuts.
We already.
Yeah. Well, it says
That
earthwood,
shouldn't be
chocolate,
that funny.
nuts, and pepper.
That's because
That delights
every
the
cigar he's
senses.
Like, I feel a little bit of nut out of this.
I'm not
Just a
getting the
little
nut, though.
Just a little nut. You're not
No,
getting
that's,
that nut.
that's
No.
not the joke.
I got the pepper, a little bit of pepper, a little bit of the, maybe a little bit of
I'm not
woodiness.
going to drag your girlfriend into this one.
You should. That'd be mean.
Well, Andy,
Are
what's
you
up,
getting
man?
that out of your
What's the-
cigar?
What's the latest, greatest, man? What's summer's
going
right
on?
around the
Yeah.
corner, right?
Tell
You
us a
know,
bit about you.
What's something you're looking forward to this summer?
Trying to learn how to BMX.
Wait, get back into it or
No,
learn it?
Never into it. I always just rode like mountain bikes and road bikes.
Oh, really?
I just imagine like a small, like one of those little tiny bikes with the pegs on it.
That's what it is.
You're just going around trying to do little.
I'm trying to learn how to
swoopy-doops and
wheelie
things.
right now, and it's pretty difficult on a BMX bike. I got like a higher seat for it, so it, like
Yeah.
you can kind of comfortably
So you're
pedal
not this.
sitting down. Yeah, not pedal sitting down. I was like the regular seat post. So I got like an adult sized one. So I basically just want to ride it to work because like
Yeah.
it takes me 30 seconds to drive to work.
Yeah.
And so
What's
I'm
it
not
called?
gonna do that
BMX,
this
by the
summer.
way. What's the acronym for?
Probably
Biking
Extreme,
extreme.
something.
Yeah.
Big mountain.
Yeah. I don't know. No, because
It's a street bike.
because the term BMX predates the use of the stupid extreme bullshit.
Yeah.
It's probably cross.
Yeah.
You bike motocross.
I used to be big into that back in the day. I had a fucking
Motocross or BMX?
BMX. So like, I mean, like I could do like, I don't even remember the names of the tricks at this point, but like you hit the front brakes and the peg and you swing the bike around and then you step back over it and get back on. Like I had a GT Performer. I had a Schwinn. I had a Mongoose Villain. I had a Schwinn. Oh man, I had a Schwinn Predator, which and back in the, and I was like, and I
That's the
thought
one
about,
Pee Wee Herman had.
yeah, exactly.
I'm just imagining
They used to do wheelies on that thing.
Schwinn made a bike with an aggressive name. What the fuck was
Well-
wrong with them? It was the 90s. We
No,
didn't
it
know what
was-
we were doing. There was piles of coke.
It was a great bike. I had it, and it was in black chrome, which you could only get it for a couple of years in America because then they outlawed the process. They outlawed the process because it gives off toxic fumes. So then they became Chinese-made bikes. So I probably about 2 or 3 years ago, I was in the same boat. Like I lived so close, I was like, dude, I'll get a BMX. I'll just ride it to work. And so I was like, I looked up a black chrome Schwinn Predator from like 1987 or 89 or whatever. And it was like just the frame was $900.
Jesus.
That's like, okay, maybe not.
I had a Trek mountain track, and it got stolen from me. But also they took their bike and left it there for me, so I wouldn't be left, without one.
Yeah, so here's a Huffy, and I'll take your Trek.
Pretty much. And then I left that one on my front lawn because back in the 90s you did that.
Yeah.
And somebody stole that one and left a red line there.
They traded you a Huffy for a red line?
Pretty much, yeah.
I'm like, fucking score.
Yeah, I was pissed they stole the other bike, but I was like, this is a good bike.
Yeah, red line's a good bike. That was back when like red lines, fucking Haros.
Yeah.
Those were fucking good ass
Did you
bikes.
just
back
say
then.
that Alaska provided for you?
That time, yes.
Yeah.
They stole a Trek mountain track though. That was a good bike back
But you
then.
had red line.
I'd rather have the Trek.
You guys know the names of bicycles, dude. I had like Walmart bicycles, 10-speed mountain bike, and just Jesus, dude. The type of one you start going down that hill, and it's like, oh fuck, this thing might explode right now. But I would ride it all across my hometown, which was similar. It'd be like from us riding to. It'd be like from me riding home, like over like by the Tasty Freeze from downtown or something. I would mob all over town in that thing.
We had a bike that was it was one of the old ones that didn't really have a brand name on it, that had plastic wheels, big old red plastic
I know
wheels.
what you're talking about.
Max. They had
Oh.
Max.
Dude,
Yeah.
that thing was so sketchy.
Oh yeah, you
And
cracked
then
the shit out of those.
we
The
did
derailleurs make
upgrade.
so much noise.
Yeah.
You're like, this is gonna.
No,
break.
we didn't have a derailleur. It was just the one gear.
Oh, nice.
And then we did upgrade to Huffy.
I had to switch from skating to BMX because I got glass ankles, and eventually I wasn't gonna be able to walk, and I was like 14. It's like
Oh shit.
I kind of need my feet,
Yeah.
and so I was like, I'll switch to bikes.
Yeah,
You did
it's a
some
good idea.
speed skating, right?
Yeah,
Is that a
I
thing?
grew up here.
Tell me about that. What was? How
Wait.
do you get into that?
What is
Like on ice?
Yeah.
No shit.
I'm real good at it. Yeah, I went to the Arctic Winter Games like 3 times.
Holy shit.
It was
So
probably from the
you're a
time I was, like,
legit athlete.
Yeah, I'm pretty.
You're like, yeah. No, actually, myself, but yeah.
What's up? No, like my dad, like my older brother and sister. My sister was bowling, and then my brother was like,
That's not-
main athlete
yeah.
in the family.
A year later, my brother's born, and dad's like, all right, we'll try and get him
Go
into
for it.
whatever he likes. And they gave
Do
us,
you?
baseball,
Look at
soccer
me.
growing up, and my brother's like, I just want to bowl. And like I was born, he's like, all right, this motherfucker's doing everything. So I did all that stuff, and then it was either hockey or speed skating. And I had to switch from being on speed skates to hockey skates every other weekend. And so I just like, as soon as I got back on hockey skates, I was like, fuck, this is crazy. Speed skates are just long, flat
Mhm.
blades. They're real easy.
Yeah. Hockey
I-
skates are like
I-
convex and
Yeah.
shit.
Actually, I had a pair of speed skates and I wanted to play hockey, but my mom, we were poor back then. And that's what she found at the thrift store. So sitting there trying to play hockey with my buddy
Speed skates?
on speed skates. And then my mom thought I loved the speed skates so much, she bought me speed rollerblades. So I had the extra wheel in the front.
Chad on the hockey rink just flying past everybody, smashing into the boards. Shit!
It wasn't that good.
Isn't that like the Mighty Ducks thing? Like, this kid's so fast, we just gotta stop
Get
him.
him to
in
stop,
the
yeah.
He's just crashing into people.
Oh,
It's
no,
like
man.
Forrest Gump on skates. Stop, go Forrest, stop Forrest.
I was not that good on the speed skates, but my mom thought I loved it so much because I was always out with my buddies. You know, they played hockey, so I was like,
You had to choose. I chose speed skating because, like, well, like my dad, he played both, and I was like, well, you speed skate every Saturday. You never played hockey on the weekends. Like, I'll just speed skate. So from the time I was,
You
like,
got a built-in coach.
7 or 8. Yeah, he was the head coach. But like the club used to be pretty big when I was younger. It's pretty small now. It's like, you know, like 6, 7 kids at like.
When was
practice.
this?
This
Back-
was
Back in the 90s.
yeah, started in like the late 90s, and then until I was about 17, which was like 2004, 2005.
Every skating coach I've ever met, did he like pick up a 7-pack a day habit and like a drinking habit to like go to?
not my dad. My dad was super healthy. But yeah, I got really good at it and went to the Arctic Winter Games. Never got gold. Freaking Canadian dude.
Yeah.
Super good.
Yeah, but you
got silver.
made it there.
Yeah.
Like, that's impressive enough.
Bronze
Wait, are
and
you saying that
silvers.
they have less to do in their community?
Probably.
Yeah, so there you go.
I was like, I snowboarded for 32 years, and my biggest claim to fame is I was sponsored for one season, and I was an instructor for one season.
When,
I never went to games.
yeah.
when I was, this is a band story. I'm so sorry. So,
Is
band.
it about Tool? Because it comes back around.
No, not
Oh, okay,
really.
never mind.
So no, band, right? So went on several band trips, and I actually ended up going to college on all the scholarships we won. It's fantastic, free ride essentially. It was just a bunch of little piecemeal things that worked at pretty much any state university. And we kept winning number one, top slot from coming from Anchorage, from Service High School. And then Barrow started traveling, and they have less to do. So they were better in every conceivable fucking way. And they were playing at college or professional level.
Yeah.
And so, like, anytime we would go to a competition and we knew that Barrow was going to go, the teacher would go through the room and be like, all right, we're doing a vote. Do you guys want to go compete against Barrow, or do you want to compete against the weaker lower 48? Do you want to go and do this and try your hardest, or do you want to like just fucking steamroll? You
Or you
decide.
just want to mop the floor with South Carolina.
Yeah, pretty much. And so like we'd go on band trips for like scholarships for everyone in the band, and it was like, do you want to compete against Barrow? Because they're gonna fucking win. We already know they're gonna win. They have nothing to do. There's literally nothing to fucking do. It's 70 below
Just
outside.
inside waiting for the polar bear to go away.
I just
Little do they know they're attracting it with their
Yeah,
sweet musical
exactly.
music.
fucking Peter Pan over there.
It's amazing how much a trumpet sounds like a dying seal.
Yeah, I envision you as in like playing in the band, but you guys are like running because we're talking about athletes. That was, when you first said that, I'm going to change it up to band. I was
Hey, were
like,
you ever a runner? You strike me as a track and field guy.
I played basketball.
Oh, all right.
with his trombone.
I played trombone too. Yeah.
I guess right.
Oh, I learned that one.
I always sucked at basketball, but I could jump. I used to be able to touch rim as a freshman.
Are you fucking shitting me?
Yeah, I got ups like a motherfucker. But
So you'd be a
I
great,
suck at basketball.
You'd be a
There
great-
was that problem.
you'd be a great
Like I can stand under there. I always get the rebound,
Yeah.
but I can't fucking. I
Dribble.
can't. I can't play defense. Nothing. I
No,
just
no,
stand under there and get above everybody and get the ball back.
down the
Yeah, and I can just do some elbows and dish it. That's all I can really do.
point guard.
Oh, is that what that does?
Yeah.
See, I don't even know the fucking. That's how bad I am. I don't even know the positions.
That's what I played.
That's why I played football and track instead. Fuck it.
I got dissuaded by basketball when I was younger. Everybody beat me. I wasn't good at moving, but I was really good at shooting in spot. But no, there's blocker. Fuck this.
I just like wearing Jordans, so I was like,
They make me fast. I can jump taller.
Jump taller?
I can jump taller.
You just pump them up a lot.
Those things were fun.
Mhm.
You just sit there in class.
I had the David Robinsons. So I'm going to show my age real quick because they came out when I was like in 6th grade. But they were David Robinson pumps, and they had a little dial on the side. You'd turn it, and it would pump up underneath your insole, and you turn it the other way, and it would pump up around your ankle.
Oh no.
They were like $180 in 1992.
Damn.
Okay, so
That's like five. That's like
premium,
$500
That's
sneakers
fucking
today.
premium, yeah.
It's like a cod piece for your feet.
it's just like, oh fuck, he's serious.
Yeah, that was not good enough to deserve those. I should have just stuck with the Jordans.
It probably helped your ankles.
It was a dodgeball. He has the inflatable one.
Oh man. Freaking the days of speed skate or speed rollerblading. My buddies, they would, hey, let's, we just get our license. Let's go pull a Chad behind the car.
Oh, Jesus
Oh,
Christ,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah, so we'd go around the neighborhood with a rope behind the car and I had my speed blades on. And then all of a sudden there's a dog that's off its leash and just starts chasing after me. And then my buddies are like, oh, this is funny. Let's just slow the fuck down.
You were definitely a Marine before you knew you were a Marine.
So luckily he turned to a corner and I just took that momentum and just kept going, and the dog luckily got bored. Holy crap, that was scary. That was a very scary time.
I had a real bad crash because I had, speed skating, same thing. I had the long rollerblades too.
Mm-hmm.
To practice.
It would no, just we do the way station trail out on the highway.
To like keep up.
Oh,
proficient
okay,
in
yeah,
summer
yeah.
kind of
Yeah,
thing.
it's just like it's pretty. Trail back then was, I don't know what it's like now, but it's pretty good. And I was hauling ass. I was probably going like 35 miles an hour.
Jesus
just like-
fucking
On your
Christ.
feet, that's
Yeah.
fucking cooking.
Yeah, dude.
That's dangerous.
It was my dad and like a couple other people from like the speed skating club. I was just losing them. My dad was whistling. He'd whistle real loud with all the traffic noise. I couldn't hear him because my lace was coming undone. And it came undone and got caught in one of the wheels. And
Oh, yeah.
Instant stop.
Uh,
Luckily, Dad's like wrist guards, knee pads, elbow pads, helmet, like everything.
Yeah.
He's like, this isn't like regular
Mouth guard.
yeah.
blading. None of that shit even mattered. I instantly stopped, Superman through the air, and the first thing I did was like judo chop the pavement with my hand, and it broke these two fingers. And then I just had everywhere that like my elbows, like the knee pads, they all like I was going fast enough, they all just slipped up. Just raspberry everything.
So you just
Giant
some
raspberry.
meat crown
Yeah.
for like fucking for like 20
And it's
feet.
like when you get up, you're like, I can't move. And, like, I was probably
man.
like, I don't know, like 13 or 14. And Dad was like, you got to go clean all that shit off. Just a bunch of like dirt.
Yeah, get all the gravel out of
Yeah,
it.
Go in the shower, and it's just like the most painful shower I've
So
ever
steamy.
taken.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, you gotta scrub it to get all the shit out of there. I better do that.
I was like, I still want to go play. So like I didn't even know like my fingers were broken. I just taped them together. And
Yeah.
didn't even know what I was doing, but I splinted my fingers.
I did something similar. I broke my hand when I was like 12, but I didn't know. And so I was like, I just got home and it hurt. And I was like, well, we have a 3-day weekend. So I just made a fist and put a sock on it and just left it like that until Tuesday morning when I had to go to school. And I took the sock off. I was like, that'll be fine. You know, meanwhile, I've broken those same 4 bones like 6 times. since
Damn.
then. Yeah. Yeah, my knuckles don't line up very well.
I ever tell you about Bobby's broken pinky?
No.
So he was known in the area that we were skiing at as the Buffalo guy, and he'd wear like these fuzzy pants and a big old like the Flintstones. Remember the Buffalo Club that they had?
Yeah,
He
yeah.
had
The,
one
the
of those
big old
hats.
hat with the little horns on
Yeah.
it.
He had one of those hats, and the Buffalo, the great white Buffalo guy, and
I probably
he's
more than I did.
skiing down, and then he saw some moguls, and then he hit the moguls with his hand and broke his pinky. But he had gloves on, and so he's like, "Oh,
Yeah.
I'll just keep going." And he'd go and take a stab at another one, but on this side, it'd just go, like, what the hell? Next one, and then, shit. All right. Well, I better go see the guys down at the bottom. Goes to the medics, and he's like, there's something wrong with my hand. I don't know what's going on with it. Let's take that glove off. And as he takes the glove off, his pinky goes, whoop.
Oh.
And apparently he had like a very uncommon fracture or break in his hand where it like split into like a little triangle in one spot and that separated the top and the bottom. And the tendon pulled it down to the side. And the reason why he was able to get it fixed and not amputated is because the doctor said, and he didn't have any insurance at all. This was down in
Yeah.
California. He said, well, what do you do? And he listed off a couple of things. Well, do you play any instruments? I play piano. Well, I can't with this. He's like, all right, we got to fix you. And so he got
Instead of cutting it off.
yeah, he got the surgery for free.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, perfectly fine now.
I can
Well,
only play
not perfectly
90%
fine.
of Beethoven now.
Yeah.
So
Just playing along with
you're saying
Ding.
that the doctor was fishing for questions to write it off.
Yes.
Essentially.
Yeah, pretty much.
Good doctor.
Yes.
That's I still have like you can't really like the curve in my pinky is from breaking it, and then I have a curve in this middle finger from breaking it. Guess how I broke this finger? I fell off the couch. I was laying on the couch and I rolled off and I went to catch myself and landed on my hand like that and it just went
Ooh.
and cracked my finger sideways. So my finger is still like if I put my hand straight up, it still fucking kicks to the side.
Yep.
And then I don't know what I did to the pinky. I think that was
I thought you were going to say like ex-girlfriend.
no, no, that's the boxing fracture. She's okay.
She's okay. She's bad.
I was like a broken finger over a burn.
Oh, 100%.
I think I broke my thumb one year. I was sliding down a banister and it fell off backwards. And I went to catch myself, and of course, yeah, the thumb caught first.
I should have died one time, but I only broke my hand.
All right, that's your.
All right, get it going.
Because we'd in my neighborhood, we always play. We play kick the can in like the first game. You know, just like, all right, we're not
I
playing
am
kick the can
intrigued
because
right now.
everyone's just fucking kicking the shit out of the can, and no one wants to go grab it and set it back up.
Yeah.
And so we play step on the sewer. And so everyone goes to hide in the neighbor's yard that's like across from our house. And they had it's an ATV that has like it's like 8 wheels or whatever. It's like I don't know, it's like a side by side.
Oh, it's
Argo.
Argo. That's right. Yeah, an Argo.
So
Yeah, yeah.
the neighbors
Those things
had
go
one
slow as
on a
shit.
trailer. It wasn't chained down, but it was like just not. I don't know, but it rolled backwards. So like,
Yeah.
everyone got on one side of the trailer and was like hiding, and I jumped on the back, and it tipped. Like my weight at like 8 years old was enough to tip it. Tips, and it was like against the house, and it rolled backwards, and it like wherever like what I think it was like in gear, but it only moved far enough to where like it pinned me against the house, and the only point that like hit was my hand that got pinched, and it just, had this bullet on the top of my hand.
Oh, Jesus.
But it was like I was like right behind it, like it
Yeah.
stopped,
Yeah.
and I was like never even thought about it until like later in life. I was like, I should have been dead right there.
Yeah. It should have crushed me.
Yeah. Just had to get a cast for a couple of weeks.
Dakota, what's your stories? You got nothing.
I broke my back one time.
Partially because of me.
No, that just made it worse. No.
No, I've actually. So in
Use your words.
in the Seward Harbor,
Okay.
there are some rules about how you tie up boats. And so the thing is you have to get a slip that's the size of the end of the prow, meaning where your anchor comes down, all the way down to the stern. Some people don't follow those rules, and they try and not spend as much money. Again, it's expensive anyway, so I get it, but they try not to spend as much money, and they anchor up correctly. And their prow with the anchor hanging down, and both of the tie-offs on the sides stick out, so they're rods, right?
Someone grew up with boats.
Oh,
Sorry.
no. Well, and so we'll get to that here in just a moment. And so not really paying attention, just doing my thing as a teenager, walking down the docks. I'm just looking straight forward, not really thinking. My grandfather's like, watch out. And I'm like, what? And this rod hits me right here in the fucking temple.
Oh shit!
It barely misses my fucking
What?
eye. Yeah.
What, he threw it at you?
I walk. No.
Watch out, motherfucker.
It's
What's your dad, Poseidon?
there's these two steel rods that come off the side of an anchor for tie off, and they were sticking out, and it was like way over in the fucking walk area, and I just walked right
Oh,
the
because
fuck
the
into it.
boat was bigger than the slip would permit. Okay.
Yeah,
all
and
right.
so like I walked right
Get
into the
inside.
fucking anchor, barely missed my eye. I immediately just like hit the fucking thing full force, and then fell over.
Into the water.
Yeah, I did.
Nice.
Yeah, and I just kind of like floated there for a moment and then started to sink. My grandfather pulled me out, and I'm sitting there just like, that was fucking stupid. And he's like, you can't say those words. And also, yes, that was the
Nice.
Language, young man.
But, like,
Yes, also.
That's the year that I had a permanent black eye. I had a black eye for about 6 months.
Jesus.
Shit.
Like it bruised the bone on my orbital really bad, but it didn't break it. It like impacted it in, so there wasn't anything they could do.
And how
So-
long did it take for vision to come back?
I had vision right away,
Oh my God.
but like it hit right fucking here, right on the side of my eye, and like impacted it in, and I had.
Wait a
vision.
minute. Is that this scar right there?
No, that's something else. That's
Oh,
when I got
okay.
hit with a bucket.
All right. That's just.
Who
All
threw
right.
the bucket at
So
you?
that's his story. His grandpa. I told you to get out of the way.
When I was 4, I was at kid care, and some kid found a 5-gallon bucket full of ice, and it had ice on the rim, so it was sharp, and he fucking threw it, and I turned around and it hit me in the face, and it sliced my eyebrow from here all the way down to here and hit the artery.
And that's
Oh,
that's
shit.
the only thing left is that little.
Yeah, if I get tan, like you'll see it go all the way through.
And the other
You
side?
didn't get the, like the cool scar. where it's like-
What happened to the rest of your
Yeah.
face?
No, he's got a scar on the other side.
Scar on the other side too.
Yeah, I do.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Throw the bucket at me again.
Dude, we need to get-
Cool scar.
Wait, no, we need to get you a hockey mask. Why the fuck are you walking around just fucking unfettered? I'm
But
worried about you now.
I remember being like 4 years old in the ER, and they're like, "We can't put you under. We're really sorry." So they put like goggles on me, so I couldn't see what they're doing. They numbed it, and they like peeled my face back up and like stitched it in place. Yeah, it was sad.
Okay, Jesus. Don't be asking Dakota about his injuries anymore.
Yeah, sorry, my bad.
These are fucking worse.
Yours are more gruesome.
I'm
I
happy.
got a picture. I'll show you guys a really bad burn that I got when I was in Germany.
Did you get down to bone?
No, not down to bone. But
Okay.
It was like over like.
What were you
30
doing in fucking Germany?
I was in the military for a little while.
Oh, sunburn then.
No, 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 no.
Sunburn.
Yeah, I got a really funny sunburn.
No, I
It
fell in a
was
burn
just
pit.
like a line on my forehead because I didn't put sunblock on, and it was just like,
Get the helmet.
you know, like I think it was my PC, and so it's just like my hat, and I like take it off, and it's just like this red line, just like right here. Like I didn't put sunblock on. And I was working on a friend's car, and like her thermostat was bad, and she was just putting like tap water into her like expansion tank, so
Oh,
everything rusted
fuck.
up. I was like, we got to flush all this out, and we got coolant flush, and I was like, go get distilled water, and she comes back with a case of these, and I'm like, I was like, there's minerals in this. And I was like, so you can drink it and get hydrated. I was like, you need distilled water, so none of the minerals react. So I had a bunch already. I was like, oh, I didn't want to buy anymore. It was for me. So I was like, I got some. I'll go get it. So flushed everything out, and then ran the coolant flush through, and then was just flushing the distilled water through it. I was like, all right, place thermostat, and then as soon as I plugged everything up, I forgot to put the hose clamp on the upper radiator hose.
Oof.
As soon as I close the expansion tank, it scoots back, and I go, oh shit! And I go try to like grab it to stop it. Right before my hand gets to it, it just goes
Mhm.
sprays me.
All of the
And
side.
I like immediately like took my shirt like that, and I just ran away going fuck, 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 fuck. And she's like laughing at me. I'm like, why are you laughing? I just got burnt like real bad. Lift up my shirt, my skin was already hanging.
Oh, fuck.
It was on there for like shirt off, like
Yeah,
properly,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And I was like in shock immediately. I was like, all right, well, I got to go to the hospital. So like we're right behind the barracks, and I'm walking into the barracks, and as soon as I like get through the door, it's a really long building, the way the Germans build it. And I'm on the opposite end of like where my room is, and I'm just like nonchalantly like walking down the hallway, and then just like searing pain just like from the center just grows outward, and I'm like, oh fuck, and I start like sprinting to my room, like fumbling to get my key in the door, and jumping like immediately just disrobe, jump in the shower, full cold, and I'm like, all right, I, like formulate a plan right here. It was too stubborn to call an ambulance.
Yeah.
Dumbass. Like call a girlfriend at the time. I was like, don't freak out. I need you to take me to the emergency room. I just got burnt pretty bad. She's like, what? I'm like, chill.
The first sentence was don't freak out.
Like, this is still fixable as of right now. Please come get me.
Yeah. And so luckily I was at Rhine Ordnance Barracks, which is like, it's like a 5-minute drive to Landstuhl, like Army Hospital. And it's right next to Landstuhl. Yeah, it's right next to Ramstein.
So the longest stool?
Yeah, the longest stool. Yeah. And I had, the only ice I had was giant, like I had like this, it was like a silicone ice tray that made giant like whiskey ice. It made 6 of
It's
them.
the manliest way to treat a bird. Here's a whiskey ice.
I put those in there, and in that 10-minute ride, it was a bag of warm water when we got in the
Jesus.
hospital. And so I'm just
Oh,
sitting
God.
there like, you have to go to the triage, or you go to the desk, and the lady's like, here, fill out the paperwork. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then I was like, I was
You
like,
just pull
I
up your
couldn't
shirt and be
write.
like, I can't.
I didn't
Did.
put a
They're like,
bloody.
yeah, like, what's wrong? I go like this. And they're like, paperwork. I'm
Yeah,
like, what
like,
the fuck?
here's a bloody
Yeah,
nipple
yeah.
print. Does that work?
Yeah. Like, girlfriend has to write everything because I'm just like, I'm crying. I'm in like so much
Yeah.
pain. Like, I can't write. And go see the triage nurse, and they're like, pain, like 1 to 10. I'm like, fucking 11. Like, I'm crying right now.
Yeah.
Fuck. And they're like,
Oxycontin,
"Do you smoke? Do you
yeah."
drink. It's like, yeah, it's just like, let me see. Like, let me see the doctor. And he
Yes,
comes out.
please.
He comes out and he's like, Andrew Kelly. I'm like, yeah, right here. He's like, what's up? And I was like, this. He's like, oh shit. And he's like fumbling to get all his stuff together. I finally get I get like 4 shots of morphine there. And it took 2 to like calm me down. And then like 3rd and 4th were like, all right, I can't feel it anymore. I'm good. And then they couldn't even treat it there. Like, you have to go to a burn center.
Oh,
Wow.
Jesus.
And so I went on a 90-kilometer ambulance ride while on a shit ton of morphine.
Jesus,
And
90-kilometer
Yeah, I had to take-
ambulance ride.
That's 45
No, I've
miles.
never had morphine, but was there any aspect? Was it like kind of groovy when you're back? Like,
You're
once you
like-
couldn't feel it, and you're like, was it surreal?
Hey,
Like,
Doc,
I know what morphine feels like.
it,
You're in
uh,
this strange vehicle.
It's
for
like you could be like in the
how long?
most uncomfortable position.
Oh, yeah, so it was just terrible.
And then no, you could be like the like just I don't know, like bent over backwards. Be like, I'm comfortable.
Yeah.
I feel great.
Got any fentanyl?
Just walking around all the medical stuff, and they're like, "What the hell that is?" Like,
I remember. Sorry, go ahead.
No, yeah, went on like had to take the biggest piss ever because I had like 2 of the banana bag IV things.
Hey, 'cause
The first one, 5 minutes was gone.
you housed a gallon of distilled water.
And I get there, like you're in the operating room, and I get there, and I was like, I have to pee. And they're like, there's no bathroom then. And they're like, it's like a bottle with like a little gooseneck thing, and you have to pee in. And I almost fill it all the way up. It was like the biggest pee I've ever taken in my life. And they go, all right, now we clean skin. I'm like, what? Yeah, we got to get all that shit off. And I was like, they're like, you want medicine? I'm like, yeah, if it's gonna hurt. And they got a little,
No, I don't want her. No.
it's like a little tiny bag.
Have at
that hooked up to the IV is probably like Dilaudid or something. I don't know. But I was just like, all right, dude. Like morphine, and then now this. Like, I'm fucked up. And then just like Zamboni, like they took like gauze and then like a burn gel, and I was just like, cool, dude. I got the picture.
And that thing ended up with 1 nipple.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It made it up to the nipple, but it
so this whole region is just an all nipple now. While he's looking this up, we're kind of getting towards. Well, we're a little past halfway. We do want to say hello.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
We got somebody saying hello on here. Alaska Fireman. Hell yeah.
All right.
Greetings.
Good evening, gents. Greetings from Seward. Thanks for tuning in.
Where were you when he was in Germany? He needed help.
This guy had a vicious burn. He needed you.
90 kilometers to the burn unit.
So
So
we can do a
Yeah. How's your cigar progressing? Which you're doing the
Kintsugi.
Kintsugi.
Kitsuke. Oh,
Fantastic. I mean, it really hasn't changed at all from the light up. You know, it's got that little bit of pepper in there.
You
little
smoke like
bit.
man.
yeah.
I can see the
Smoke.
drugs on your face though. That's
It's
great.
Toro.
Oh,
It's smaller than Robusto now.
Sorry, I don't mean to- I don't mean to
I'm
interrupt,
totally
but
not-
it looks like it looks like the world's largest port wine stained birthmark.
Oh man. Yeah.
It looks like you have a map of Australia across the side of your fucking chest.
Wow. Yeah.
This is hot as Australia.
What was it? Total Recall, where eventually he like the guys.
Guado?
Yeah.
Quaid.
Wait.
I haven't rewatched. I haven't seen that since I was a kid.
Oh, man. Kintsugi. Yeah, hasn't changed much. Actually, pretty tasty. Pepper's still there, very mild comparatively to what I thought it was going to build up to. The very little woody notes. I mean, it says chocolate and nutty. I'm getting like minimal of anything else except for the little bit of woody and the little bit of pepper.
I'm getting grassy on a retro. That's
I'm
the only
not.
thing I'll add. Otherwise,
Yeah.
what you're getting, like, hay, I agree. Woody, I'll get that. There's some pepper in it.
You're getting a weird kind of like cone going there.
Yeah, I ashed and then it's doing that now.
It'll catch up.
All right.
Well,
Yeah, none of that grass in the retro. Not as much as I would say
No,
for
not
something
enough.
that brings it out. Like,
I would say, like, you know what? I could have said, "Hey," that probably would have covered it.
yeah, but
But
I mean,
it's-
I'm just not getting that as much as the Man of War Virtue has a bunch of that when you
Oh,
retro.
Yeah, I would say that.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't.
That's quite a bit lighter than this, though. Too. Maybe that's it.
Yeah.
No, it's not on the retro hail.
Well, I trust his notes better than I trust my notes.
Oh, the Valkyrie is the one I'm thinking of.
Yep.
That
Mhm.
fucked our shit up. What about you, Ben? What are you having, by the way? I don't remember.
I'm still smoking the overtime.
The overtime, remember?
Oh, right,
Not the
the
halftime, the overtime.
The overtime.
Yes, which is
So it's just like the halftime,
Yeah,
but
it's the Gordo edition of the halftime, which is kind of like a Rothschild, I guess. But it's nice, man. It's smooth. It, when I was about this far initially into my stick, it did, kind of like often hit that kind of sweet spot where it smoothed out a little bit. I've got a couple little sweet notes in and out, but nothing really prominent. Mostly it's just a pleasant, like kind of cedary, nutty, a little bit kind of a dry finish to it, I guess. Nothing crazy, but just like smooth, impeccable construction, big nice ash. I mean, it's a Gordo. It's smooth. It's got a great draw.
I mean, look at that ash.
Yeah.
Look at
I know.
that.
Yeah, like,
I heard the giggle. Big nice ash.
You got a
Mhm.
great ash. It's nice, man.
All the way up in it.
You got all the way in it. Yeah. No, man, it's fantastic, man. It's a Karen burger. You can't do a whole lot better than that. But no, it's a good simple smoke. It's going well with my little whiskey. What are we drinking anyway?
1792?
small batch. Hell yeah, a little dash of bitters in there to be fancy.
Mhm.
But always a winner. Always a pleasure to smoke some KB. Yeah. What about you, Andy? How's that? You're on the Sweet Jane from Deadwood,
Yeah.
right?
I don't know if I'm not very good at articulating
You could just say sweet.
flavors.
It doesn't matter. You don't got to pick out all the fancy flavors. Just
Yeah.
You're
tell
like-
what you like about it.
How
Tell
do you
what you
like
don't.
it?
It's like it
What's good?
reminds me of craisins, Like it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I would probably not be smoking if it tastes like crazy. I'd say.
Yeah, that's kind of an odd one.
I feel like this is killing me.
Regular raisins, maybe I've heard that in cigars, but craisins? Ugh.
I can't really pinpoint like the flavor of the sweet, but I'd say just something close to like honey or something.
Sure.
Okay.
What about you,
I
Dakota?
might have a retarded palate, so it could be something completely different.
We don't gatekeep anything. It don't matter.
Yeah,
Tell
yeah.
what you like about
Just
it.
curious how what you think.
It's not retarded. It's retarded.
It's retarded.
Yeah. So the hit and run from room 101, I think it is a Habano because as I progress through it, there's a lot of those kind of spices I equate to a Habano. So like I'm getting cinnamon and like a little bit of heat, a little bit of pepper in the background.
White pepper?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Just like a burn.
Just curious.
And then like
red
I
pepper.
did
Red
I did a retro hail. It was a little bit earthy, a little bit of cedar. Otherwise, like it's just kind of like a cigar profile. Like I can't pick out things in it. It's very well blended. I would actually grab this again. This is quite enjoyable. I wish I'd done some research on it, but I'm not informed by any of the marketing. So like I'm just picking out stuff.
You can look up the marketing link if you want.
I know.
See what it
My
says.
phone's dead
Well,
charging over there.
Little
So-
research I did. BMX,
Oh, you were
bicycle,
looking up
bicycle motocross.
That's what I
Oh,
said.
nice.
Good shit.
I don't get the motocross part though.
Moto.
Yeah, motocross.
Yeah, there's
No
no moto.
moto.
There's
No
no motos in the
moto
label.
on that motocross bike.
Well, you're using your toes, and if you want to go fast,
Ah.
use moto.
There you go. Ta-da-da.
Hey,
Thanks, Fonzie. Moto.
We need to have you hit random broken things in the shop and see if they work.
Oh, he just, like Fonzie to see if it works again. This fridge sucks. When it's ready to go.
Starts playing a song.
Yeah, it's like no, it plays Black Sabbath.
Last bottle of Dr. Pepper pops out. Oh, shit. All right, cool.
I just imagine you hitting the CNC and like a dispenses of Coke.
Yeah.
What was it again? The
Room 101. The hit and run.
hit and run.
Straight up there,
I
yeah.
think it's a Habano. Give
Looks
one
like a
get out
Habano.
here. Yeah, it tastes like Habano.
I'm not gonna say
Maduro.
anything. I don't want to be wrong.
It's a fucking
No.
This is a weak ass Maduro.
No, he's fucking with you.
Oh, a little splishy splash.
I just re-upped.
Do another dash of them bitters too. That's a nice little addition.
What is it, Chad? No, I'm. Thank you.
So I'll stare at Chad while he Googles shit.
Yeah, this isn't really.
This is our podcast. All of us looking at Chad's phone. Oh, live stream.
Why are there so many dicks on your phone,
You want to try
Chad?
a little?
There's no such
Bitter?
thing
Whiskey?
as
Yeah.
chicks
I've
with dicks.
never tried it.
There's only
No?
dudes with
Well, you ever
tits.
had like a Manhattan?
I think so.
That's bitter.
Very true, Mike.
Turtle.
Very true.
I think yeah.
Where is it?
Splash of water too.
One of these days,
You know,
we should
earlier
do,
you
like,
guys were
full
talking
videos.
about bike wrecks, and we were all talking about our childhood bicycles and stuff. I never had any like wrecks or things like that, but I was thinking about it's just funny seeing a kid go down the street and on a shitty bicycle, but having a great time. And I had a friend who lived like a block down the street, and I didn't, I could walk there in 5 minutes or whatever, but I had a couple other like old, like your old timey Walmart bike. I also had a fucking pogo stick. And like I just made that fucking Motos joke. Like I've been a fucking ham my entire life. And I always just something I thought was funny. I'm like, you know what? I'm taking my pogo stick to Brandon's house, and I just be going down the motherfucking street. Not like as I was good at it. It's not hard after a while, but I'm like, it's a couple blocks down. Can you imagine just you're just outside drinking a glass of tea or something? And you're like, what the fuck? And then
Just some kid goes by.
I don't know. I was just bored. Also, that'd be like a thing you tell kids nowadays. Like before phones, I would just took a pogo stick to my friend's house because it took longer and I was bored. Like, I hope somebody thought it was weird looking. Like, or I had stilts, like just long sticks with foot things on there. And so I'd be like stilting around going down the road.
What are those?
You're
Like,
a fucking weird ass kid.
I would try to go as fast as I could too. I'd be like moving, like I'm on these
People like
motherfuckers.
stone in their houses, like look outside. Be like,
Did I just see a gigantic child on the
Fucking
building?
Slender Man just walked past the door.
I would say that and I'd be like, why is this kid wearing high heels?
I was probably wearing like
This guy.
a Batman shirt. I had a mushroom like bowl cut, just like fucking hauling ass. I was
I saw the
awkwardly
picture.
tall for like 8 years old.
I used to throw rocks at kids like you.
Your hair was
Yeah,
odd.
but then I had a giant fucking stick with like a sword hilt on it. I'd be like, fuck it.
Mexican San Andreas wrapper with a
Okay.
Ecuadorian Sumatra binder.
Okay, that would explain this: the heat and the pepper.
Notes of earth, nuttiness, savory salts, leather, plenty of pepper.
How you enjoying that nut?
Mm.
This one actually says nuttiness.
Oh, I'm not eating
Nuttiness.
In and around my mouth.
Let's get nuts.
Yeah, freaking high heels. That's all I can think about right now. Is you wanna like, why would you be so tall needing fucking stilts?
I didn't need them. It wasn't even like when you're a painter, drywall or something, you use those strap-on.
Oh, yeah.
things.
The one with
These
the
were
long
just
sticks that
long
you
sticks.
wrap your
Yeah,
arms
and you
around.
hold on to them and you put
Yeah.
your feet on them.
Yeah,
I
it was
know
like
exactly what you're talking about.
12 to 18 inches off the ground at most. It was probably like
Like,
12
like
inches.
circus performers back in the day.
It was like my grandpa made them. You know what I mean? Back when grandpas would just make you a wooden toy and you actually played with it. Because again, I had
And a rocking horse that my grandpa
was
made.
cool for like half
I
an hour
feel-
most, and like I got to go outside.
I
gotta
feel
do
oddly
something.
old.
Yeah, it's like I need to make water balloons and fucking terrorize the neighbors
Yeah.
because I'm not hanging out here and fucking Mario fucking sucks. Keep falling in the same hole.
My
I'm gonna go throw
favorite,
water balloons at my
you ever
Christian
know
neighbor.
water balloon launchers. Do you ever talk about that?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
when you
yeah.
pull them back.
Yes. Our favorite thing was my neighborhood, like that I grew up on, was 84th and Lake Otis, and Sandy was a street. We lived in like I like to call it a nut sack. There's two cul-de-sacs.
I
the road
actually-
curve out of there. And then, like, we need to Google map this.
I sadly know exactly what you're talking about.
So like
There were some good parties over there.
See,
Yeah.
so when people would leave the neighborhood, they'd have to go to Sandy to 84th, and then Sandy like went to like a dirt road, and we just sit on the dirt road and like wait for people to leave the neighborhood and just launch a water balloon, just try and hit their car because like we'd be like 300 feet away, and we'd launch it up. And we just probably got like 2 or 3 cars just like right on top. Oh fuck! And just like run away.
Dude, I got in trouble for that one time, hiding in the bushes and lobbing water balloons at cars from my grandma's house. They didn't know I was doing it. I didn't know I had the balloons. And of course, I stopped pulling at my grandma's house. Like, fuck, run.
Everyone went
Right. When you're a kid, you think you can outrun trouble. You're like,
yeah, go! I remember when I was like probably like 6 or 7 years old. My aunt's like 12 years older than me, so she was like in high school. And my aunt and her friend Tracy, my aunt had a convertible MG, And so we took this laundry basket and filled it with water balloons. And then I sat behind them and they sat, and we just drove around a small Missouri town hitting people with water balloons. They all knew who we were. and so we drove around, and then we get to her friend was Stacy. We get to Stacy's house, and she's a child, so she lives at home with her parents. And my aunt's like, whatever you do, don't tell anybody what we did. And so we go inside, and her parents like, what have you been doing? I was like, hitting strangers with water balloons. I'm like, you fucking asshole. I wasn't allowed to hang out with my aunt after that anymore.
I used to roll around here with a little air horn. And just like pull up on people, like do air horn drive-bys, and it would fucking freak people the fuck out. Like,
It's great.
awesome.
Speaking of the wooden toys thing, so like I made my two oldest at the time, they were the only kids I had. So my two oldest kids, Christmas comes around.
Ask him how many he's got now.
How many you got now?
7? Yeah.
Your bloodline is secure, dude.
Yeah. I'm trying to hit the replacement rate for the whole shop.
He's got a basketball team and 2 fucking backups.
Yeah. So I was like, every kid needs a wooden sword. So like I do some research, I get some pieces of teak. I've got like a bench grinder, so like I just go through and I make a couple gladiuses.
Why teak? Because it's like hard.
Yeah, because it doesn't just fucking explode. Like I've had when I was a kid.
Remember, he's a fancy sailor boy, so he knows all about.
Yeah,
all
unfortunately.
about that hard wood.
Yeah, so when I was a kid, I used like hemlock and a few other things, like the project boards you could get, and they just fucking splinter. So I got teak because it impacts and it'll deform, but it won't explode and crack. And so I made a couple swords out of that, and then I made them a couple legit Viking shields, which is canvas glue, canvas glue, up to 1 inch thick, and then like a little petard in the middle and the whole 9 yards. Like I made them like legit shields with like a leather wrap around the outside and everything. And it's getting to be summer. They're playing outside, and I walk out in like July, and they don't know I'm there. And I see my oldest kid, my second oldest kid, Riley, in the air with the sword like this, going down like 300, and he explodes that bitch on a fucking shield that my son Roan is holding up like this. It just goes, and I stop, and I let them do the thing, and I walk over, and I'm like, you realize, like, if anything had deflected there, y'all be in the hospital. Like you're hitting him with something harder than a fucking baseball bat.
But for a split second, when he was in the air, you're like, I'm a good dad.
Yeah. God damn. I still make them swords, but they're out of like
balsa now. They just
no, I make it like 3/4 inch ply. It's making it out of OSB.
cedar.
It's fine.
It's cedar or hemlock because I want it to break before it gets to the point where like you're going to the fucking hospital.
So you make them the wood version of the bar knife where you break the bottle in.
Yeah, pretty much.
That was sharp, Dad.
I just remember them doing that, and they both like afterwards look at me and they're like, oh. I'm like, thumbs up.
Riley did it. Riley did it.
Yeah.
This is the cigar live stream version of the conversation of Jaws in the boat. Where they all talk about their scars and injuries.
Yeah.
And Lucy.
Or he's like, he thinks about talking about his appendix scar, and he's like, nah, maybe not. I won't talk about that.
Oh man.
Movies I have to go back and watch again today, and only ever saw them when I was like really young.
Jaws?
Yeah, it's just like
It holds up like a motherfucker.
I'm selling my TV because there's nothing like worth watching, like anything new. There's nothing original. It's all bullshit now. It's like why do you?
I dive back in and watch old gems all the time. You know what I watched last night? Motherfucking Kindergarten Cop.
Oh, yeah.
It's not too much. Like, dude, that movie rules.
Who is your father?
What's your daddy?
Who's your daddy and what does he do?
Yeah.
So in Jaws,
And
one
then
of
all the kids start guessing. I forget this because I just rewatched it. He's like, "We're gonna play the game. Who's your daddy? What is he?" And there's like, "Is he a fireman? You're really big. Is he a wrestler? Is he strong?" They're like,
Not my daddy!
No, stop it, please. And that's when he's like, "What's wrong?" He's like, "I have a headache." And they're like, "Maybe you have a tumor." It's not a tumor. It's great. But dude, Jaws, like Helena doesn't like old movies or horror movies. She'd love Jaws. Jaws is good cinema, man.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
classic just movie. But it's never too long before you talk about Jaws. Like I was at a bar waiting for a pizza. I was at Beartooth waiting for a pizza, talking to some drunk older people. And somehow we just started talking about Jaws because they're like, some water came up and I was like, yeah, I don't go in that shit. I said, my buddy Mike calls it monster soup. And I was just like, it's just liquid.
You're just waiting around to get a bite taken out of you.
Like, I don't go in there. And they're like, you know what's big for me? We're older. Jaws. I'm like, me too. Everybody is afraid of Jaws. Like, we had a big lengthy conversation about Jaws, like randomly.
I don't even like a 12-foot pool.
Yeah.
One of my teachers from West, he was in Jaws.
Yeah.
But it was like the scene where they're all running to get their kids out of the ocean because Jaws was swimming on up.
Right.
Well, he's sitting there. He's having the time of his life running just a split-second scene of this one guy.
I'm making 50 bucks.
And lunch.
A sandwich and some weed.
I'm going to craft services. It's going to be great.
You see the main actor, I forget his name, yelling at everybody to get the children out of the water.
Yeah.
And he's just,
Like this guy.
Oh, man, he was the music teacher there. It was pretty funny. Oh, I forget his name. Are you kidding me? I don't
Did you
remember.
make everybody play the theme?
Oh, no,
you
no,
had to
no,
learn it.
The two notes.
It's just one. Yeah, it's just one dude on the oboe. Everybody else is just sitting there waiting.
Wait.
Is that what it is? The oboe?
Oh, I don't know. Make
Hold on.
Because the theme song is a deep sound.
Let's actually. Yeah, I was gonna say.
That sounds like.
Let's actually play the oboe,
Okay.
not the oboe.
I think I meant cello.
Cello.
I meant cello. What's an oboe?
Oboe's
It's a wind
a
instrument.
That sounds
Is
like
it-
you're strangling a duck or something.
Isn't it the curvy one that looks
No,
like
it's straight. It's straight.
thought that was a clarinet.
It's about this long. It's got a reed that sticks out like
Yeah.
a
What's the curvy one?
saxophone.
No. No, the curvy one that's like made out of. No.
Wood.
No.
I know the one you're talking about, but that's
Not
not
a
it.
saxophone.
Not a saxophone. Bassoon.
I think it's a bassoon.
So bassoon is like a larger oboe.
Okay,
So it could
but
be
it's
that.
curvy, right?
Yeah.
And so it looks like the goose you're strangling.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, there you go.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, it looks like it sounds.
We're talking about old movies that you remember from your childhood and you want to rewatch with your kids. We do boys' night every
Ferngully.
Tuesday, and so
Fargo?
Fargo goalie. That'd be fantastic. They've been reading Conan the Barbarian, so I was like, all right, we're gonna watch Conan.
Yeah.
And like at this time,
Who's this red-haired freak? I thought he had a sword.
they're 11 and 13, and we sit down and watch it. And I forgot there
Impeccable
was
hair.
not only a sex scene but an orgy scene.
Oh,
Yep. Oh yeah. And then he throws the witch in the fire.
Yeah.
Like, you forgot about that.
I forgot about that. And we're watching it, and like they love the movie, but I'm like sitting there red faced. I'm like, oh my god, what did I just do?
Dad, want to go play swords in the backyard?
you did a classic like dad thing. Like I remember.
It's like it's a movie you shouldn't see,
Well,
but I think you should.
it's one of those that you just remember that it's great. It's actually you remember it's not gory. It's not a bunch of fuck this, bitch that. It's like it's fine, right?
Yeah.
You just forgot about those couple things, and that happened to me as a kid. Where I remember my mom and my stepdad at the time. We were trying to bond or whatever, and I like sci-fi and stuff. And he was like, "Oh, Logan's Run. You ever seen Logan's Run?" And it's like, "Oh, it's this really cool concept about blah 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 blah." And my mom vaguely maybe, and it's like, "Yeah, okay, watch it." And of course, there's a scene like you say, there's like an orgy scene with just titties everywhere. Like it's like
Yeah.
groovy 60 hippie shit, and it's sci-fi, and there's just tits everywhere and stuff. And
I didn't even know Laugh In was
my mom is
X-rated.
just like staring at him, and he's like, you just did a classic dad.
I haven't seen Logan's Run in 30 years. How the fuck am I supposed to remember?
I know about the titties. Like,
I know the scene on the Tree of Woe where like the vulture's pecking at him, and he goes over and bites the fucking vulture's
Yeah.
cock. My kids literally stood up and they're like, "Yeah!" And you're like, yes.
One of
It's like how you figure out. If
I'm
like,
such a
well-adjusted
good
or not.
Yeah.
Like I lied about going to like some like dumb kids movie. Like my next door neighbor, he's a dwarf, and like we're just like his parents were just like, we have to give this guy everything. He's gonna have a tough life.
Okay.
And so it's like I was friends with him like from being like really young, and he's like, hey, like we're gonna go see Bride of Chucky, and I was like 9. Like we're both like 9.
Yeah.
And I was like, hell yeah.
Whatever.
I was like let's go. And I was just like, hey, I'm gonna go see this. And like my parents just put 2 and 2 together when I came home. They're like, what movie did you go see? And I was like, Bride of Chucky. And they're like, fucking, why'd you lie to us?
How many
like,
nipples did
they
you see?
figured out like, it's like, oh, this dude's not scarred because he saw Bride of Chucky. Because like I was laughing at this fucking like it's like hit on like the highway by a truck and it explodes into a million pieces. I'm just like, just like this is so like unreal. Like what the fuck? And so they figured, all right, this is not going to be like fucked in the head kind of thing. And then it was like 3 years later, go to Hawaii with my family, and my dad's like, fucking, we're going to see The Matrix. And I was just like, what is this? I don't even know what this is.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So 12 years old, get to go see The Matrix, 1999. I'm just like, this is awesome. Yeah. I was like, first rated R movie.
I had a very similar experience. Like I'd seen some rated R movies, but my dad had gone to see The Matrix 2. Like, what are you, 38, 39?
38, yeah.
So I'm like a year and a half, 2 years, whatever older. I had the same thing where like, they didn't like fucking baby me, but they didn't want me seeing like too much crap shit. But my dad went and saw the movie. And when we loved watching movies together, and he knew that he was like, this is something culturally that you need to see. It's like, it's rated R, but they ain't no titties. It's not, it's just a lot of guns.
Trinity's closed the whole time.
Yeah. It was just like, you got to see this fucking movie. And so I had kind of the same thing. Remember, Dad's like, you got this. Like, you have to see this because it'll never not be talked about. Like, it's a game changer,
What about 2 and 3 though? Like, kind of went downhill.
They could end it.
2 was dope. 3 has its moments. They did a week ending. I don't know, dude. Endings are hard.
First rated R movie in the theaters, Terminator 2.
Oh,
Hell yeah, dude. Really?
Best
Dude,
one.
oh, that's the best.
dude, I went and saw that with my stepmom in the theater with my sister, who is 12 years my junior, and she was 2 weeks old. So my sister's first movie in the theater was Terminator 2, and it was like a matinee at like noon, and my stepmom just breastfeeding my sister, and I'm just like, oh yeah, perfect.
No, that's a great movie for
My
a kid.
favorite memory of going to like a movie you weren't supposed to or something like that though, because it reminds me of my grandpa, who was named after OG Ben Durbin. My mom, wholesome as she was, she didn't want me to go see Ace Ventura 2 When Nature Calls.
Oh my
Because it was,
God.
Chitty bang bang,
because
chitty
it was
bang.
PG-13 and I was like maybe 10, right?
I
She was
mean,
like, I don't know.
He comes
And
out
so
of
I was hanging out with my
a
grandpa.
rhinoceros's vagina. It should have been R.
I was hanging out with my grandpa as I did.
Butthole.
And my grandpa was like born and a little kid during the Depression. He was
Got
a
buttons,
jovial, happy dude.
Yeah.
When we hung out, we went fishing. We went out in the woods and shot guns. We watched Clint Eastwood movies.
Mhm.
That's, my grandpa, if he had seen a comedy, I don't know what one it was.
Unforgiven
know
was funny
he-
to him.
Yeah. He was like, oh, let's go to a movie or something. I was like, cool. You want to go see Ace Ventura? It's like, out in the jungle and stuff. And he's like, oh, sure, yeah. And so I made my grandpa, this old timer, take me to Ace Ventura 2 When Nature Calls, talking out of his ass and all this dumb shit. I'm laughing my ass off in the theater.
Oh, Silver, away!
Not really paying attention to him, I guess.
You
But
have a banana.
what I
Your
fucking
grandpa was
remember, and I think about, we leave the theater, we walk to his big old grandpa truck. I get in, and he looks at me after a second. He goes, "You knew that was going to be like that, didn't you?" Like my grandpa, born in the 20s, would have just sat through the dumbest shit of his life. She's like, "You knew it was going to be like that, didn't you?"
You know, I saw Gone with the Wind in the theater. You know.
All right, guys, we
shit.
are
We're
past
wrapping
our
it up?
hour.
Oh shit, we're over.
Let's do
We're
final impressions.
Final impressions? I mean, consistent. That's
What
all
is
I gotta
it
say. It's
again?
consistent.
100%. I'm even
Yeah.
like into the
Oh,
nub at this
Maybe,
point.
maybe
Can
try,
you-
do you want to try a
can you
new
give it out
thing?
again?
What do you give it? Thumbs up or down?
Thumbs up.
Oh, thumbs up.
yeah.
100%.
I would smoke it again.
100%.
The Kintsugi by Alec Bradley.
It's a little hot. It's a little peppery towards as I'm getting the end, but I'm also hot boxing it because I'm
Yeah.
chooching down this thing. But 100%,
Definitely would
100% good.
smoke again.
Great cigar.
Not too peppery, not too earthy or anything like that.
Mhm.
It's about right.
Again,
Sweet
for me,
Jane.
oh wait.
Simple cigar for a simple man. Right? It's sweet. It is sweet. Yes.
Sweet and
Yeah.
smooth.
I mean, it's almost gone, so yeah, it's good.
Glad you're enjoying it. Again, I've spoken to Karen Burger overtime. It's fantastic. Never had a bad Karen Burger myself. I really like that.
Definitely
brand.
lasted longer than the halftime.
Definitely, yeah. My construction's perfect. It's good. It's got nice flavors. Goes well with whiskey. I give it a thumbs up. Try it.
Sweet.
That's about it.
The hit and run from Room 101. I have no complaints. Definitely the spice profile kind of kicks up a little bit more into peppery near the end, but there's really strong hints of cedar in there, and it's got like this weird kind of sweetness coming through, which I really enjoy. It's a good cigar, especially with a chat. Like, it's not something that commands your attention, but it is of a certain quality. So like when you're smoking it, you enjoy it. You don't have to worry about it.
I love a
just
little
know it's good.
natural sweetness with a cigar.
Yeah, and like this is pretty good. I might have to pick up a box of these. I really like Room 101 in general.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. Well, on that note, thanks for watching, everybody. We
Thanks,
shall
Alaska
see
Fire
you.
Man.
Thanks, you.
Thank you, Alaska Fire Man.
We will.
You're gonna win a water bottle next week.
And
Next
thanks,
month.
Andy, for being here today.
Yeah,
Appreciate
thank
it.
you very much.
Thanks
We
for having me,
appreciate it.
guys. Yeah.
And we shall